gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Pour yourself a drink. It's Tipsy Wednesday, presented from the Penthouse Bar. With us, as usual, our host and editor, Björn!
Hello!
And our host, owner of the bar, and in-house villain, Junior!
Hello there.
And last but not least, our awesome host, social media manager, and video editor, Thomas!
Hello!
Yeah.
Speaking of video editors, video editor, I'm so sorry I messed up last week. I didn't record the episode, or I did record the second half, but I couldn't match the audio with the video file, so that went to shit. But now I'm recording and everything, and I'm gonna double check. Yes, I'm recording.
Yeah, last week was a case of didn't press the record button, I think.
Yeah.
But now you have just minor adjustments on your side, I see.
Yeah.
Just remember to press the record button.
I'm recording.
Double, triple checked it, so should be fine now.
It's fine. So, as usual, we have millions of topics to go through. Let's start with social medias. I made a part 2 to the movie I posted on Facebook, so that's out. Go watch it. Other than that, nothing.
Well, that's a brief update.
Short and simple.
That's your sex life.
Short and simple.
When you say that's your sex life, you mean mine or the listeners?
Whoever felt offended.
Whoever felt offended. Whoever took offense.
Yeah, but we have told people that this podcast is not for those who take offense, so hopefully none took offense with that.
Okay, whoever felt the hit.
Well, today's topics. My childhood work plans, dreams, I wrote down.
As when you were a child?
Yeah, you know, when you're a child, people ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you go like, I want to be a
astronaut,
firefighter, astronaut, police, whatever. Someone asked me that when I was a kid, and I thought about it, and I was like, everyone says military, police, firefighter.
Yeah.
I want to be a priest when I grow up. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong.
Just knowing you as a priest.
Dude, Thomas could be Thomas could be an excellent priest.
How?
Oh.
Not for the church, but for his own religion or something. His own sex cult.
I think those have been attempted and failed in many cases.
And they have been successful in many cases
and
as well.
A lot of them has gone,
How do you even start your own sex cult? How do you get followers?
If I had known, then I would made it already, you know?
I think we talked about that, actually.
Did I now?
I think the key to that is also how we get more listeners to the podcast. So please figure it out.
Fucking hell, mate.
Spread the podcast around, people. Spread the podcast around. Recommend us to your friends and family. And colleagues.
It's your duty as a fellow listener to spread this podcast among among your peers.
Yeah.
This is how you preach.
That's a lot of pressure, man.
Spread happiness to the people. Father Tom has spoken.
Father Tom. I shall be Archbishop. The villainous.
Almost as a priest. Well.
And that makes Björn a disciple.
Well,
No, not disciple. It should be the moral blade.
Moral blade. Moral compass.
Yeah. We should say blade because it sounds better. Or more
Where are we going with this? Because I was just thinking what I might have thought as a child when I was asked that question. Because I literally have no idea. Perhaps I said I wanted to be a doctor or something. I might have said it once, but I can't recall. I had no... I was lacking in ambition, perhaps. Most children are like, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a firefighter and save lives. And I was like, perhaps I once said I wanted to be a doctor, but no, I didn't have grand dreams. I just wanted to play games. I don't know.
You still do.
I want to grow up. Yeah, I want to grow up and play lots of games. And I still do. So.
Living your dream. Your childhood would be like, fucking hell yeah, good work. Yeah. Living the dream.
I did it. Younger me, I did it.
Junior, what about you?
I have no idea. I can imagine saying no idea as well.
You also lack ambition. Thomas is the only one who...
Not ambition,
follow through though.
Just inspiration.
But as most of you should know by now, I listen to another podcast called Abroad in Japan.
Yes, you've mentioned quite a few times.
And this reminds me of one of the episodes. He talks about when he got to Japan through a teaching program where he goes to Japan to be a teacher and teach English. And the teacher in Japan asked the class and what they would want to be when they grew up. And they asked this British fellow what he wanted to be when he grew up. And he was like, I wanted to be a pirate! And they don't have sarcasm and stuff like that like we do in Japan.
Yeah, it's a quite different culture.
Yeah. Like... So the teacher was like, why would you want to kill and rape people? He was like,
because it was his inner ambition, his inner joy.
Wow.
I don't think that was the kind of pirate he was, or that kind of pirate, but the kind of pirate he saw on this like program.
As a child, the child fantasy of a pirate, like go to seas and sails and gold and treasure.
Yeah, basically that was the part.
That's the pirate. That's the pirate part you fantasize about as a child.
Adventure and treasure.
Not the killing and raping.
No, but the Japanese children should have understood that because they got One Piece, and he's a pirate.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. In this case, it was the teacher who reacted, and not the kids, as far as I know, from how we told it. But
well,
imagine that when people asked me when I was a kid, and I said I want to be a priest, and they was like, why would you go and molest small kids? Small boys? It could have been the same.
Well, yeah, I can see the comparison. Pirate, rape, kill, priest, little boys.
Well, if children say in the USA, they say they want to be a police officer. Why do you want to shoot black people?
Oh no!
That's dark, dude.
No!
That's dark.
That's dark. No, not that. No. No. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is true, but I heard a statistic that you're more likely to be shot in America. You're more likely to be shot by a police officer than another civilian or criminal.
Yeah, that might be true.
Yep, that's a statistic I've heard somewhere, sometime. It's not hard to imagine.
Yeah.
With things...
with the crime statistics, do you know if it's innocents or criminals whom get shot?
You as a I guess, neutral civilian. I guess. I hope.
No, it could be criminals as well. In this study. Yeah, you don't know because you don't have the study.
Yeah. It's just some weird fact I heard once upon a time.
Well, of course, the people with the guns are most likely to shoot you. You understand?
Well, that's just interesting how that works over there. Because if everybody's got guns, they can't be like, hey, the police doesn't have guns now to avoid these unfortunate things, because that point they'll be at a disadvantage versus everyone else. So when everybody's got guns, everybody needs guns.
Well, is it better here in Norway, where the Norwegian police officer is more likely to shoot himself than anyone else? They have shot themselves in the leg.
Yeah, I
multiple times.
Yeah, Norwegian police officers don't use weapons on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's not part of the standard equipment. Carry-on equipment.
No, but they got Fuck Tuesday. That's the standard.
What? That you do. The Fuck Tuesday.
Fuck Tuesday.
Fuck Tuesday.
I think there's a reference.
Fuck Thursday.
There's a reference I should know.
Yeah, we can.
Did we speak of this?
It's not Tuesday. It's Thursday. And yeah, it was a scandal in the Norwegian Police Academy, where the police officers at the academy slept with the cadets,
young cadets.
The young cadets, the girl ones, to give them better
on
shifts.
Thursday.
On Thursdays, yes.
Yeah.
to give them better shifts and whatnot. Perks.
That's horrible.
They
did it on Thursdays? That's horrible, man.
Or they got caught on a Thursday, I don't know.
No, I think it was a Thursday that was because
Thursday thing.
Yeah, because the shift were supposed to be on Friday. I don't know, but it was a really Thursday thing. So
a Thursday thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
As security guards, we don't have that.
Yeah, I think it's for the better. Yeah, just leave that. Don't implement it.
We got Jerk Off Friday.
Jerk Off Friday. That has
Wank Wank Friday or whatever.
Is it Wank a Mate or
no?
Is your own time?
Self-inflicting.
So it only has one unfortunate victim, which is yourself.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yep.
And the bathroom.
Don't do it at work.
How are you supposed to do it then?
At home.
I imagine at home.
I don't know. I don't participate. I don't think it's a thing. It was just a joke made.
Yeah, but I just imagine the whole security company is on Wacky Friday. And some poor customer is getting robbed, and he's like, no. It's Wacky Friday. Call me back in 10 minutes.
In every toilet locker, there's a security guard wanking at the same time.
And then you can hear your fellow mate getting this call, and you're like, no, I'm not going to finish, because then I need to do this.
Yeah, whatever. Let's move on.
Yeah, we should.
And I'll still keep it on childhood plans or under that topic, because our family, or some people in our family, is super big fans of football, or European football, or soccer if you're in America. And when I was little, our uncle was watching football at our TV, and he asked me, which team do you want to win, the yellows or the white ones? And I was looking at the screen, and I see all the yellow players, I see all the white players, and then there's one player in a black suit. He's all by himself running around there. And I was like, I feel sorry for that dude in black. I'm gonna cheer on him. That was the judge of the match. Or referee. Yes, is the word. Referee. I felt sorry for him. He was alone, running around, back and forth.
Wow. What commitment.
Yeah.
What commitment to the soccer game you had then.
I hate football.
Yeah, I don't think any of the three of us have any meaningful interest in football, soccer.
No, not really. Just to get the finals is kind of okay.
I have no interest, even if it's the Premier League finals or the World Cup. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I got the score of the radio from on my way to work. It's like, okay.
No, you don't, because you don't listen to the radio.
I do on my way to work for like 4 minutes.
And you cannot get Norwegian most highlighted topics or news. You don't get the news.
Usually I don't hit the news spot. I'm usually just traveling in between when there's music playing when I'm going to work. So
you managed to hear the start or the end of one song and the start of the next, and then you're at work.
Yeah. A real bummer.
Yeah.
But don't you get it while you're going home from work?
No.
Because they usually send news at roundabout clocks. Roundabout.
Roundabout. At the whole hour, you mean?
Yeah, whole hour.
Yeah, I don't. No. I don't.
He
I don't
just
know.
misses it.
I just miss it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just miss it.
I should leave the radio in the shower running when I'm showering. That's what I should do. Just leave the radio on. I have a radio there, but I never use it.
You have a radio in
for my
your
own
bathroom or in the shower?
Yeah, in my bath, in the bathroom, not in the shower.
I'm just asking because I have like this speaker in the shower.
Yeah, like
Bluetooth.
a waterproof one. Yeah,
a Bluetooth one.
Yeah.
Can't listen to the radio on it, but I can listen to music via Bluetooth, and I can take calls with it.
Oh.
So while you're in the shower, you can scream.
Yeah, basically.
So if I call you at the right hour and I hear the shower running, I can ask you what you're wearing, and your answer will be nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
No. I'm wearing my birthday suit.
Your birthday suit?
Yeah. That's nothing.
What the fuck is that?
That's nothing.
It's skin.
Birthday
I
suit
never heard
is
that
just
one
a
before.
skin when you're a
A
newborn.
birthday suit. Yeah.
Yeah, but
that
it
means
sounds
Okay.
it sounds terrible.
A grown
Yeah.
man in his birthday suit. That doesn't even fit.
No, I don't think it sounds terrible. If he said he's wearing his skin suit, that sounds terrible.
Well, it's
That
the
sounds
same
like
thing.
some Hannibal shit.
Well. Yeah, but
Wearing
I'm
my
like,
skin tight suit.
But your birthday shoes, can you switch out your birthday suit? And then I just imagine you shredding your skin and something.
No.
Like a snake.
That's you.
Well, that turned dark. What the fuck?
Or like a
Well-
Terminator.
Unpleasant.
I would like to be a Terminator. I would live for
Would you?
120 years. I would have immense power and I would be super heavy.
But you wouldn't have a functional dick.
Damn.
Pish.
There would be no Wanko Fridays then.
I would like to be a Terminator and keep my dick and my stomach so I could eat and drink. Shit,
But
piss
that
and
you're
fuck.
not a
You're getting real picky now.
yeah. But that's what I need. I need to eat, drink, piss, shit, and fuck. That should be about it.
A heavily modified cybernetic organism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your brain, though? Would you have a function brain or a CPU?
A super fast CPU with a lot of storage.
Couldn't you be one of those like enhanced super soldiers, like in the last Terminator movie, where the girl is the human Terminator or something?
No, she only got some Terminator skin thing.
Terminator. Okay, well, some powers,
I
some
could
enhancements.
I could also be a universal soldier, which is kind of a cyborg or an undead soldier-ish.
I don't remember the plot of Universal Soldier.
Well, they died. They died in the first one. They die in is it Vietnam, and then they get resurrected as soldiers again in the 90s or something.
Well, okay, now we are talking about real. While we are talking about fucked up shit, or not?
Okay.
Yeah, not fucked up shit, but things beyond this realm. Have you ever heard of the super secret moon space program?
Super secret moon space program.
Yes.
Super secret?
If it's super secret, no one would have heard of it. Yeah, we're sending stuff to the moon now, aren't we?
Yeah, but this is a conspiracy, and people genuinely believe in this.
Enlighten us.
Enlighten us, I have no idea.
I was about to say Father Junior, but you weren't Father. You were, what were you again?
Archbishop!
Archbishop Junior. Enlighten us.
There's a group of people who believe themselves from this super secret space marine program that they have lived a life on the moon, fought some aliens, and got downloaded to the Earth again. Do you follow?
No.
So
that their first lives were on the moon.
Yes.
And then they were sent back to Earth.
Yes.
So what you're saying is Neil Armstrong went there, fought aliens, and came back.
They don't believe in the moon landing. They believe that the Nazi made a new a space base on the dark side of the moon.
That movie is called
it's a movie. But people actually believe this. Honest to God. And they believe they got some special training up there, and they're sharing info. And that is Kevin Spacey is some kind of priest or bishop or a clone of him. It's so mind-boggling.
Kevin Spacey, the guy who got cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actor.
Yeah, the actor.
Yeah. The House of Cards and many other movies and series actor. Yep.
Wild Wild West with Will Smith.
Yeah.
He's the scientist.
Is it?
There? Yeah, he's the science dude of the two.
But I kind of fathom that people actually believe this, that they are sent back on Earth to some retirement, and they are speaking of their previous lives with superpowers and
the thing with conspiracy theories and with information, you meet a group of people who believe the same things as you, and it just reinforces the belief, the conspiracy theory, and it just snowballs. That's the whole thing with the world connecting, with everyone connecting with everyone. Where you used to have this crazy... In the old days, when we didn't have the internet, there was real connections to even the next town over. You used to have this crazy guy living in town, and everybody knew him as the crazy dude. He's the crazy dude. Nobody listens to him. He's a crazy dude. But nowadays, Mr. Crazy Dude, he connects with the Mr. Crazy Dude in the town over, and they connect with the crazy community. And they all reinforced each other's opinions. So, and trying to...
They got a podcast. They've got a
podcast, and it's called Tipsy Wednesday.
What's the name of this podcast, Junior? Do you know it?
I shall find this.
Should we advertise for it? Not like we're reaching out to a lot of people, but should we? It's like... I don't know.
No,
I'm going to listen.
He's talked about it. He's told us there is a podcast. He should mention their name.
I'm trying to find it.
It's just a courtesy, Björn.
It's a courtesy to support the conspiracy.
It's a
courtesy.
No. This is
Junior's
just...
name is Kurt.
This is just a general conspiracy theory. But I watched a YouTube movie about a guy that infiltrated this.
Okay.
This society, this community
of the super secret space and marines. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he forged his own story, and he got in contact with one of the highest in this society, like a brother, and he went on an interview and everything. It was so nice because he knew that everything was forged, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he was a space.
He infiltrated, of course. Yeah.
And he got this higher up to open up and accept him for his space marine reptile brethren that has the ability to cloak and duplicate.
The reptilians again.
Yeah.
There was a TV show back in the late 80s or early 80s, late 70s called V. V for Victory. There are space creatures, more specifically...
space creatures are aliens.
No, yeah, but... I forgot the word for ugly again.
Reptiles?
Reptiles, lizard people.
Lizard, yeah.
They come, they give Earth gifts, technology, and whatnot, and they look like humans. Because they have human skin on them. But the facade cracks eventually, and it turns out they have hostile intentions, trying to take over Earth. Then in the 2000 and something, they made a remake of the series, went for 2 seasons before it got cancelled. And of course it ended on a cliffhanger.
As with all good shows.
With the space
I don't know if it was good, but...
It was kinda good, I liked it. I'm too modern to appreciate the old one, because just the technology...
It was just outdated.
It's super outdated. And it ended with the aliens trying to convert humans to lizards or something. So they made the rain poisonous or something, or did something with the rain. And that was one of the last things that happened in the show. And I was like,
you remember?
Can't wait for the next season! And it never came.
You remember what it was called? Somewhat...
V.
Yeah.
V for victory.
Just V.
V for victory.
Yeah, okay. That was what I was getting at, because I just recalled the V for Vendetta movie, but it has nothing to do with
nothing to do with this. No.
Okay, never mind.
Different V.
V.
V, yes. Björn, you wrote driver license versus Corona pass. Don't see the connection. Why are they...
You don't.
No, I don't.
Okay. So, you know the anti-vax, the anti-vax crowd who refuses to take the vaccine because doubts of the vaccine and the safety of it and the effect and yada yada yada.
Yep.
And still, some individuals claim that they still want the equal amounts of rights to go to, as unvaccinated people, they still have a right equal to vaccinated people to go to huge concerts, to go to huge gatherings, to travel countries, right? Because that's a demand, that's a obligation now when you're traveling between countries. Now you have to be vaccinated. You have to show a corona passport-ish. I don't know if it's called a corona pass, right?
Yeah.
So I shouldn't... Okay, let's take this example. Should people with no driver's experience and no driver's license be allowed to drive cars or trucks or anything?
No, of course not.
No, of course not.
But there's a difference. To get the driver license, you have to do tests and take learn how to drive. You don't have to learn how to get vaccinated and whatnot.
No, but it gives you a permission to do something.
Because
it's a license to
to do a thing because you're not likely to kill others.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a license to go back to life as it used to be, mostly.
Yeah, well, as for the driver's license, it's a license that shows that you are a safe driver. You or should be, at least. You have
know how
had
to
some
drive.
learning, and there's a less likely chance for you to kill someone in traffic because you've had learning. As with the Corona pass, if you are unvaccinated, you are way more likely to carry on the disease and infect someone else.
But you do
and therefore
that
kill
even
them.
with,
So
even
should
if you're
you?
vaccinated.
Yeah, but there's a less likely chance to both get infected and get seriously ill for all parts.
Yeah.
So should people that are unvaccinated be allowed to travel the borders and have equal rights as vaccinated people? Or should we start differentiating?
No. They should have the right to do anything, but they should not have the right for medical help.
That's an odd... Why do you say that?
Because then they die out.
You just take the natural selection way. It's like...
Yeah.
I've seen many articles where people are on the deathbed with COVID, anti-vaxxers, and they're like, I should have taken the vaccine, and then they die. Don't mean to laugh of it, but it's kind of... You're stupid.
Well, but I saw another case where there was this gathering, at least here in Norway, and one of the people, anti-vax gathering, in the middle of the most harsh COVID season. I don't know, it was quite some time ago now.
Yeah, when they burned the face masks and stuff.
Yeah, they had a huge demonstration, burned face masks that says no vax,
and
it's
hugged
all...
each other and...
hugged each other just to protest and show that the COVID thing wasn't real, and lo and behold, a lot of them got infected, and a few of them even died. And I remember someone asked one of the people on their deathbed, because they did die of the COVID, they asked if they had wished, what their opinions was of the COVID vaccine now. And even when they were lying on their deathbed, deathly ill, they still thought that their decisions were the right ones. They didn't want the vaccine. It's like, what made your mind, what convinced you to such an extent that on your deathbed by this virus, you're still denying that it's real? Like, what pieces has to fall into place for this to happen? It's like, I have no idea what causes people to become like this, to become so convinced that it's not real, that even if they're dying from the disease, they still deny it. Like,
yeah, but
that's like, you're...
You got what you asked for. Now live with this shit. Or not live with it, die with it.
I saw...
that was the outcome for a few of them, at least, but it, sucks for the people who did... for their family and friends who loved them for other reasons than their vaccine opinions.
Well,
think.
But it's a hard life, and it sucks that he had to be an asshole and not get vaccinated and die because of it.
Yeah, it does, but it just boggles my mind what made them so fucking convinced that they were right, even when they were dying from it. It's like, I can't imagine. Just admit you're wrong and take the vaccine, damn it.
Yeah, but the problem is it's too late when you got it. When you got the disease... when you got the disease, it doesn't help to get the vaccine. You understand?
Or do you think they were... that was what was going through their minds?
No.
No, but I get your point. It needs 2 or 3 weeks to reach full effect after a shot of the COVID vaccine?
Yeah, but the vaccine is a strain of the already sickness, right?
No.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
No, that was how the old vaccines was, not the mRNA vaccines. That's not how they're made.
But isn't the point
I'm
same?
sure.
Isn't the point the same?
I don't think so. I think it works a bit different. It learns the immune system in another way than giving you a weak virus. It doesn't have any virus in it. It learns the immune system with a similar response. That's the very general gist of it, as I've learned. But yeah.
Okay, because
I get
have
your
learned.
point. It might be too late when they're already on their deathbed, infected with the COVID-19.
Yeah,
So-
because I learned that is how all the vaccine works. That they take a strain.
Not all, but
The old.
Old. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They take a strain of the sickness and make you fight it, so that your body gets more developed to fight
Yeah.
the real.
But
thing.
that's not. That's the thing with the mRNA vaccines. They're not made that way.
What is
they
an
don't have
mRNA vaccine?
I'm not educated enough to talk correctly.
But you are
about that.
you are educated enough to tell me I'm wrong.
I know it's different. It is not a strain of the. It is not a weakened version of the same virus.
How does it even spell?
mRNA. mRNA.
That's Norwegian for you folks.
Yeah. Why do we say A when we say, like, yeah, it's like different pronunciation. Never mind, English is weird. Like,
Is it though?
but yeah. Why do we say A when we say apple? Apple. You don't say apple. I ate an apple.
No, that's true.
You ate an apple. Didn't you?
We have a Norwegian letter called A, so.
Yeah.
Well, but I saw American scientists are now saying we need to rethink what's the definition of fully vaccinated. They now believe 3 doses should be fully vaccinated and not just 2 and add a booster dose. Now it's 3 to be, or should be 3 doses to be fully vaccinated.
You mean they want to change the definition?
Yeah. So you need 3 vaccinations to get the Corona Pass as well then.
All right, okay.
I will go and get my 3rd shot next week, or this week. Today actually, when the episode release.
Yeah. Because it's basically an established fact now that a 3rd dose does have an effect. Not as significant as the 1st or the 2nd, but it still has an effect that's worthy of taking the 3rd shot.
Yeah, I'll be
That's coming from experts who knows more than me. So
I should have gotten someone to film it, me getting the 3rd dose, so I could post it on Facebook, but I don't believe I can get a mate with me in there to film it, so...
You can get the girl who stabs you to do it.
Who stabs me?
Yeah, but
wow, what kind of vaccines have you been getting? You're getting stabbed?
Well,
Wait
you're
a
getting
minute.
stabbed,
Are
aren't you?
you getting a vaccine from a girl?
One time I did, yes.
Because I got an old
Yeah.
dude. Last time
Well-
I did.
It was an old woman then, though.
That's not a girl, it's an old woman then.
It's a definition.
Potato. Oh. Yeah, well.
But yeah, people
So-
should get vaccinated. That's a fact.
That's our firm opinion, at least.
Yeah.
I think our opinion.
I was skeptical in the beginning, but I am vaccinated, and that's the way.
Yep.
In this day and age. But I think the last two topics intertwine a bit. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Because I've written raging over Nezukos breasts.
Are you referring to the Demon Slayer anime now?
Yes, I am.
Because I don't think I've seen...
Her breasts?
breasts, no.
The point.
Not
I've just seen
The controversy.
four or five episodes
Yeah,
of the newest season.
I haven't seen the newest season, but this caught my eye anyway.
Yeah, it pops up in the recommend and it's like, what the fuck is going to happen now? Because you see...
But this is already revealed in the very first episode. Nezuko gets turned into a demon. She's the little sister of the main character. And she has some abilities. One of which is to shrink down in size, so she can fit in a wooden box on his back. Because she can't handle sunlight or daylight or whatever it is.
Because demons can't handle.
Yeah, demons, yeah.
Like vampires.
Yeah, and they're on a trip, and her brother carries her on his back, but she can also do the opposite. She can grow bigger. And of course, when she grows bigger, so does her breasts. And her clothing does not get bigger. So, you can see a cleavage, and that she has huge tits. Basically, you don't see the actual tits, but you see the cleavage.
Okay.
No!
And and some people have taken issues with this.
Okay.
Because in some people's opinions, that would be the male feminists. In this case, from the article I saw.
Male feminist.
Male feminist, yeah. That says this is not good for children. It sets a bad example for the kids, especially the girls, for what they should expect of their breasts when they get bigger, or gives them bad self-esteem and whatever. It's bad because she doesn't age, or she's the same age, even though she gets bigger. So she's like 13 or 14 or whatnot, I believe. 12 maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well.
But of course, when she grows larger, her muscles get bigger, her tits gets bigger, everything gets bigger, except her clothing. But it's not too revealing from the picture I saw. And it is an anime made for most people. But it's Japanese, and they have a different culture. They don't have the politically correct views of everything that we in the West do. And the show mostly aims for young boys, not girls.
Yeah, I was just thinking, did you remember Bleach?
I just saw a meme of that today. I watched Bleach for the plot, and then there was a picture of Rangiku with her cleavage.
Yeah,
and
she,
a couple of the other
like,
guys,
though,
girls.
like, just saying. That.
So no, it's not something new. Anime has shown cleavage since the beginning of anime, basically.
For years.
For years. I want to say for centuries, for decades.
But I would like to, before you move on, I would like to draw the parallel. Just turn it the other ways. Look for guys superheroes, male superheroes in Marvel cartoons. Look at fucking every superhero in every superhero movie or cartoon. They're like super buff guys.
Look at He-Man.
Like,
he walks
what?
around in his
Yeah,
fucking
He-Man.
trousers. Looks like he's been taking steroids since he was
yeah.
5.
Where's the male pressure? Where's the male body pressure? It's always it's the same way. It's there, but it's just not the main focus in society, as with the, can I say, the other way around, as the female body pressure. It's just not a focus, but it's always it's there. It's there.
Where that has changed is in Hollywood. What kind of action heroes did we have back in the day?
Spider-Man.
No, further back. No.
Further?
Arnold!
We got Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Sylvester Stallone. Like big buff dudes on roids, mostly.
Yeah.
That was the norm then. You had a big buff dude with weapons, going around shooting, killing everyone, kicking ass, doing karate chops, and whatnot. That has slightly changed. You don't have those kind of actors anymore. The Rock or Dwayne Johnson, perhaps, will be the only guy left in today's Hollywood, which is one of the big dudes.
But isn't it
for the
kinda good?
I don't know. I
Is
like
it
my
kinda good?
Arnolds and Van Dammes
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah, but would you say it would be a great
And they're men's men,
idol?
of course. They're great idols. In the same way Sean Connery was as James Bond. Great idol.
Yeah, Sean
Real
Connery.
man.
Yeah, a man's man. But you said you know that they were doing roids.
Yeah.
Would your son enjoy the same pleasure? Would you have enjoyed if your son did roids?
No, but I managed to watch those movies and separate them from the normal dude on the street. As everyone
Yeah,
thinks.
but
it's an action hero. He's supposed to be a buff, badass main guy in a movie. He's not
Yeah, it's
representing
like-
everyone in the world.
Exactly. And
He's
what
representing an
you
over-the-top action hero.
before Junior goes to say something, I just want to point out, I watched those same action 80s and 90s super action movies with these buff dudes. They were killing everyone. It was super brutal. But nobody had to tell me that oh, hey, this isn't real. I knew that from the get-go. It's I'm not super smart. It's just a given. Nobody had to tell me this was only in the movies. This isn't a real thing. That's a given, shouldn't it be?
I had to tell my son the other day. I was watching a clip of Arnold, and my son came past, and he's like, "Hey, that's the guy who's the robot, right?" And I was like, not in real life, no. It's just an actor." Ah, yes. And then he moved on.
Well,
so not everyone thinks it's.
Don't know if you just connected to Terminator, because I've seen Terminator clips before. And just made the comparison, that's the guy who was the robot, or if you actually thought he is an actual robot.
But obviously you don't draw inspiration from movies and interpret it into the real world directly as much as you can.
No, but
most people don't.
Yeah, but it's kind of set the standard for beauty. You understand?
As with male body pressure versus female body pressure?
Yeah, because
kinda, but it's if I watch a movie with a super buff male action hero, it's yeah, it would be cool to look like him, but I don't feel a desire, a desperate need to be like him.
No, but that's because you're not a girl.
Perhaps, yeah, I guess. Of course, this is from a male opinion, so yeah.
But I would admit that if I've been buffed as fuck, that would be very awesome. If I got
it would be awesome.
Yeah,
you're not suffering greatly because you're not. It's
no, because not the whole point of society isn't buff men, right?
No, and the whole point of society isn't super. What's the female perfect body? Super.
Watch.
Well, my point is the.
No, but you don't use social media, right?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
You might not use it right.
Way less than the average. Way less than the average person. I would like to think.
If you go to Instagram, you don't use Instagram.
Yeah, I don't use Instagram. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
way less than the usual average person in my age group.
Yeah, and you can just look at the type of girl you get, and that's.
I use Instagram. I use it to watch some cosplay girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they realistic?
No.
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 No, but other girls could think that, and they would set the standard. They kind of do, don't they? They set the female standard.
They said a female standard.
The female standard.
Not every female
Wow.
will look at cosplayers.
No, but we do.
We do. We're men. We're men. For God's sake.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
we do. That's what we do.
Yeah. And girl
Does
wants to
that
appeal.
mean we
and
are
girl-
setting the expectations for women?
Yeah.
In some aspects, we might be.
Yeah, we are,
have
of
a-
course.
You have a girlfriend, or say you have a girlfriend. You don't actually have one. Let's say you have
Funny.
one. And she walks past your computer, see you creating a female character on a game, the way you like.
No, that's not me. No,
Yes,
no.
it is. And say I had a girlfriend, and she walks past, and I'm sitting here watching cosplayers.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would think she's ugly. She's not good enough. This is what we crave.
Hmm.
Like, it can create a bad impression for girls that way.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not
so
realistic, but
No,
some men actually get together with cosplayers. So for some guys, it's realistic.
Hmm.
yeah, but the point is, the pressure is greater on women because the more I don't understand how it's the more pressure, but they get more influence from everything, not just the movies.
Yeah, and it's hard for us to imagine because lo and behold, none of us are girls. So
No,
just
but
like trying to imagine, it's easy for us to say, oh, it's
okay.
we
When
can't
did
do
you
that bad.
when did you last see a male underwear model?
Male underwear model?
Yeah.
When did I last see a female underwear model?
Don't you see it
No.
on TV? No, you don't see it on TV.
No.
You
I
don't
saw
see
both-
ads.
Underwear
I
model.
saw both on the internet today.
You mean like where they walk the red carpet in like designer
No,
clothes and something?
no.
Not
I
that
saw a
kind of
commercial
model
for
show.
comfy balls. There was a man wearing
Oh.
comfy balls, the boxer shorts. So a male model wearing underwear today. Lost.
And that's very good because I can't remember last time I saw a male underwear model.
Okay,
But I
Junior,
can
but your point.
I can recall when I saw a female last,
Was
Which
it
was
just
it-
before this podcast?
which was today on Instagram. Right?
Okay, yeah.
You can find it on Facebook as well.
I've seen cosplayers
It's
today.
probably one of your first suggested.
No, because
Ads.
because I don't buy female underwear.
No, it's as
You
why,
don't?
why should they advertise this to me?
no the cosplayers. Their profiles.
Yeah, but
Those
they're
are
not.
suggested to you, not the underwear ads.
No, but I get the underwear ads.
No, I don't. I think you're misunderstanding, but okay.
No, I get it.
Okay, let's hope
You're
so.
watching so much cosplayers in underwear that the algorithm is just going like, what? That was the power on both of your places or just you?
Yeah, no both.
Yeah,
Yeah. Don't lose
So-
power now. The episode ain't finished yet.
yeah, I know. I fucking hope so. What if we're like 53 minutes in and power runs out and we lose all our shit, and only you've got. Well, you do have a backup solution, and Craig is with us
Craig
still.
is with us. He's the backup solution. I'm only doing my voice on the video program, not yours.
So Craig, don't mess this up for us now.
Well, let's just go to the last topic of the day before you lose power over there. Are you having a bad weather or something?
Not
Yeah.
now. Not particularly. Not now.
Junior, the problem with anime.
Yeah, this comes back to Nezukos' breast. Because
Yeah.
I just watched a show called Tokyo Revenge. It's pretty good. But the main problem is that everyone is children. Like, this is a setting of real life. And they're like 12 years old. And they're driving motorcycles. And making a gang. And they actually killed someone.
Okay.
And they are beating up seniors.
Isn't that kind of realistic? Didn't you say back in '94 some kids in Norway killed someone?
Yeah, but it was on their own.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, and the killing was on their own age, not 3 or 4 years older. With a tire wrench.
No.
Like with brute force in their teenage years.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they are making a gang, and they are.
Well, it's a series. Okay, yeah. It's an anime, so.
Yeah, but couldn't they have set it like 5 years older, like 16, 18? Why would they have to be 12?
I don't know. Ask the author.
Yeah, if he's not in prison yet. Because I saw this article, don't know if you guys saw it. Among other, Joey the Anime Man shared light on one of the occasions where authors of mangas imported child porn magazines from Germany and stuff, and had stuff like this on their computers, and yeah.
Oh.
So many authors of manga is imprisoned in Japan now.
What?
Because they're so their darkest interests may be reflected on their anime art style.
Might be.
Well, I don't know if the guy who wrote Tokyo Revengers is. I don't know if he even is a guy, but I shall check it out. But yeah, but it's a real issue in a lot of anime, isn't it?
It's a thing with
it's a
animes.
Thing in animes. Yes.
It's like these characters are like
10
underage for whatever they're doing in today's society and everyone's moral opinions. Like, that character in this anime is way too young to be doing this shit.
And when they are
and that's
old
a common thing. And that's a common thing.
When they are old enough, what?
Junior disappeared.
My bad.
Your bed.
My bed. Yeah.
You messed up the cam.
I fixed it again.
Even when they are of age, the author makes sure they have a character who just looks underaged for some reason.
Oh yeah, like what the fuck?
That's the thing.
Yeah, but I got a real time getting imagining that a 12-year-old can beat an 18-year-old in a fist fight.
Yeah, that's the.
Of course, there's
a
percentage of a chance that might happen, but in most cases, no.
Are you saying that your child can beat you in a fist fight?
No, not my child.
No, because he's 30 plus, not 18. But still, if he was 18, I don't think that would be the case either. 18 versus 18-year-old father. 18-year-old father versus 12-year-old son, which means he would have been 6 years old.
It could have been a random 12-year-old from school.
6-year-old father, Thomas, isn't it? Yeah.
No, if someone wonders, not the case. I got my first child when I was 21.
Yeah. But like 12-year-old beating up an 18-year-old or 12-year-old kids, nah. It's like, as for plausibility, no. Should I say curious choice?
It's Japan. It's Japan. It's just how it is.
No, and they are driving 250cc's motorcycles.
Yeah, because those motorcycles are fit for 12-year-olds. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do they look 12-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except they're ripped as fuck.
Well, that's not a.
And the girls are busty.
Thinking, okay. Bleach. Kurosaki Ichigo. He is 15 years old. But he looks ripped and lean as fuck. And he's like that buff dude. It's like-
Yeah, but then you can compare him
And-
to the actual adults, like Saraki Kenpachi and the head captain.
yeah, I guess.
Which is a
but-
super old dude, and they are buff dudes.
Yeah, but I can buy that a 15, 16-year-old is ripped
yeah.
because that is when puberty.
Puberty has been doing some things at that age.
Yeah, we can even I would even go so far as to say a 17-year-old could beat a grown man.
Yeah.
In some cases.
Yeah, in some cases that would be possible. So in that way, Bleach would not be totally inappropriate.
No.
Or unrealistic, which you.
Yeah.
I would say
But-
like 16-year-olds. Then you could probably do something with your fists, not with your mind, but with your fist.
But your problem is it that it is so unbelievable that it is like it draws you out of the what can I say, the mental state where you're like, oh, this is just an anime, this is just a series, I'll just go with it.
Yeah.
It is so unrealistic that it draws you out of that mental state.
Yeah.
Because, okay, at that point, it's one of two cases. It's not well enough written, or it's just a way too much of an unrealistic case to be even imaginable.
That is where I draw the line, and my line for imagination is really high. You understand?
Okay, yeah.
I've seen a lot of fucked up shit, but it really doesn't fit the realistic world.
Yeah.
You got this.
You
Yeah.
would have wanted the anime to take place in some kind of more fantasy or sci-fi-esque future or something.
If you had a fantasy setting, then we would have to use magic, not a might.
Yeah, and if you had a sci-fi setting, you could use technology.
Nah, not really, because yeah, of course, but then the
Enhancements.
adults would but then
Yeah.
the adults would also have the augment.
That's true.
So I don't buy that these young kids can fist fight older dudes.
So you're not going
Yeah,
to
I
watch any more
see.
of this anime?
What?
So is the anime completely finished, or will there be
No,
more?
it's not completely finished. There will be more.
Will you be watching the rest of it?
Yeah.
So what are you complaining about? You actually like the anime?
No, because no.
Yeah,
I will watch it.
we get the actual point. But remember, in almost every anime, the characters are always around 15, 16.
It's just an anime thing. I don't know what the fuck. Why?
Because
Just-
you can,
just
you can,
up
you
it
can,
a
you
few
can,
years.
You can evolve the anime over years. Like
Yeah.
they did time skips in Naruto. Did they do a time skip in Bleach? No, they didn't.
No, he's
Ichigo-
always 15.
no,
Ichigo is
it-
always 15.
No, Ichigo got a time skip.
He did
Yeah.
in the anime or in the
In
manga.
the anime. In the
Okay,
anime.
yeah, I will be rewatching that soon.
Just
see.
Ichigo got the time skip where he went.
Yeah,
through this-
when some power. Yeah.
of course,
At the very
yeah.
end.
But okay. One Piece did a time skip, and I think
Yeah.
they're set to do another time skip if they already haven't, because I haven't watched it in over a year. But I know they were going to do another time skip.
What episode are you on now?
I'm on 800 and something, and I believe we're nearing 1,000 episodes. If you
Yeah,
only
we just
count
we just passed 1,000.
Just 1,000 episodes of anime. One Piece, man. That's
Yeah,
like
and I'm in like 883 or
it's
whatever.
such a huge commitment.
Just
But
watch
well,
one
I
episode.
won't deny it's good for those who've delved into it. I
And I
haven't.
basically
Yep.
binged the entire series from 0 to 600 or whatever, and then I followed it on a weekly basis, and then I fell off due to a lot of commitments.
Mm.
Well, it's a live company. A companion.
Life Companion? One Piece?
Yeah.
It's been around since 1999. Still going.
You can watch
For
one
1,000
episode.
episodes.
Just like, if you started now and watch one episode per day to catch up, you would use like 3 to 4 years.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why we watch multiple episodes a day, so you catch up faster.
Funny thing. Craig disconnected 10 minutes ago.
But he's still in here. I can see him.
Yeah, he's still in the channel, but he's not recording. He's just freeloading on this podcast.
That means
So,
he will just up and disappear in a minute or so.
But doesn't that mean it's time, really?
Yeah,
Before we lose our
is.
power?
It is. And for those who don't watch this on YouTube, Junior and Björn had it looks like the power were blinking out for a second. So,
Yeah.
We're ending
We
it
might
here.
have a power outage.
Yeah. So with that, if you guys, our listeners, have anything you want to ask us, tell us, suggest topics, give us love, give us hate, whatever, send us a mail at tipsywednesday@gmail.com. Write to us in our Facebook group, Tipsy Wednesday. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Join our Discord server. And if you really like our podcast, please donate money to us in the link below. Yeah. Goodbye.
Or just preach.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.